Hello, welcome to MNO series on IP, whereby we are discussing challenges faced by artists out there on registering their copyrights. Today we are talking to Kevo Abbra, who is an artist, and just to get a glimpse of how his world is in terms of protecting his creations. Welcome, Kevo.
Thank you very much.
Yes, give us a brief of how you started and as an artist and generally what you do.
From the start, my name is Kevo Abbra, which happens to be my household name. I'm a creative stylist and a contemporary visual artist based in Nairobi, Kenya. Yep.
Okay, so generally your art must have started from a passion.
Definitely.
You could tell us a little about your passion?
Oh, nice. Basically, my art is well much inspired from my background. I was born and raised in Kawangware, where I really find it very chaotic and at the same time inspiring, which really adds a lot into my craft. And also, my late dad has been the key inspiration to my works as well.
Okay.
I'm saying this because he really had a very interesting style back then, and that's what I've been borrowing it and putting into my art, and I coined it, and it became my aesthetic style that I'm trying to. It cuts across to every job that I'm assigned to. Yeah.
Okay. So have you been in this industry now? How many years to say?
Roughly 15 years now.
15
I've been doing this for a while now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you've been making a lot of content out there, and are you familiar with copyright?
Pretty much when I started this journey, I had no idea about copyright. I was so much excited in creating, and then later on, through media, I started seeing a couple of my aesthetics being copied, and it's when I became a bit worried and started a few conversations with a few artists, and later got into conversation with legal advisors who really now happen to be my team, and they really have helping me matters regards to my IP. So I mostly concentrate on the creative side. Yeah.
So of course in your art, as you're working to create and you work with other artists.
Definitely.
Or you're in collaboration with other artists to create something.
Yeah.
So far, how do you protect your specific creation? In as much as you're working in a group, how do you protect your specific creations?
From instance, it was a bit hard to understand the format of collaboration, but later on into having done a few collaborations, I started introducing contracts. So contracts have really helped me a lot in terms of understanding the outcome of whatever we create as a team. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So also apart from contracts,
yes.
Have you so far registered any of your art?
Definitely. Most of my works have been registered with the help of now my legal team.
Okay.
Yeah.
So also so far, what you have registered, what is on record as a content created by Kevo Abbra, what are the challenges? What challenges have you faced?
I mean, we are living in the future life, and the internet has really helped. The internet is here to give us a different perspective, and it's really important to register or rather copyright your work. And I'm saying this because most of the works now, or artists, we are really distributing it on the internet. You know? So once you come across your work, it is visible to know that someone else has copied your work.
Yes.
But if it's not registered or you've not copied, copyrighted your work, it becomes even very hard to follow up on your work.
Yes. Yeah. Keep track of it.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah.
So as an artist who's been in this for 15 years,
15 years now.
Yes. What would be the advice you'd give to fellow artists, those who are either upcoming or even those who are already established right now? What would be the advice you'd give them?
Interesting, because basically what I came throughout my artistic skills, I came to realize that what you see is not what any other person can see. It's quite unique.
Yes.
So you need to be aware of your surroundings and also need to be aware of your craft. Once you are aware of your craft, give it value. And by giving it value is copywriting your job so that you can own your own work.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you have it as a registered work of art, you can trade with it.
Exactly.
You sell it. You can tell them. You can tell whoever you're collaborating with, whether it's a brand or other individuals who are looking to buy into your art.
Yeah.
But this is solely my creation.
Because it's
registered.
entitled to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in case of infringement, you can now enforce it.
Definitely.
And go to court and get what is rightfully yours.
Very true.
Yes. So, what about the importance? Just briefly, talk to us about the importance so far from your experience of registering these trademarks for any other kind of artists, whether they're musicians, whether they are fashion designers, whether they are creative, whatever kind of content. Even just nowadays, we're in the world of creating content a lot on YouTube, vloggers. What is just the importance of registering your works?
Basically, it's very much important because once you register your work, you own your work. So basically, you can be able to trade. You know, because there's no essence of you having your own work and you cannot be able to trade. So what's the point?
You're not earning from it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're just creating beautiful art or works outside
putting
here
it there.
and just putting it out here for other people to use.
Yeah.
Yet you're not getting any returns or any income from it.
So it's very much important to copyright.
Yes, to copyright it.
And this, I'm speaking to not only fashion designers or musicians, but also stylists.
Yes.
Because it's possible for you to be able to pattern your work as well. Stylists are also artists, like just any other artist.
Yes,
you know?
and the combinations they come up with, it's unique.
Exactly.
And it's personal to them. So
exactly.
It's important. We realized, of course, from your field, from the world you come from, most artists are not aware that this is something they can do from the beginning.
Yeah.
So as young artists, as coming artists, those who are still in school, those who are still going on with their creations, and since Kenya we have seen artists are really struggling out there, and even with the many amendments to the law, but still artists are still complaining that they put in so much work into it, but you're not getting the returns.
Very true.
Or somebody else is using your work, and they are making money out of it.
And just to add on that, if someone else happens to, copy your work, you will end up actually in the advertising industry, you will end up not getting works.
Yes.
Because the guy who copied your work will be assigned to actually carry on with the kind of skills that you brought on.
Yes.
So
why would they be looking for you?
Exactly.
Already, they have your work, and they can actually, because once you put it out there, somebody else could copy it and move on with it, make money with it. Then you, as the original creator, you're left out that suffering. So, I from experience, I've realized that artists have also a fear. I would call it maybe a fear of engaging professionals to be able to get into these contracts and also be able to register their works. Yes. So, what would you advise them?
Nothing comes easy, and just try it. Just try it.
Just try it and see how it works for you.
Very true. And make sure whenever you're involving other parties, know what you're putting on the table.
Yes.
You have to be clear on what you're putting on the table so that they will know how to even help you to prepare.
Okay. Yes. So generally, out of what is the importance is register your content, whatever it is. Under the law, it's registerable. You just need to seek the right information, go to the right relevant authorities,